So let me tell you, Hollywood Studios is easily my favorite park.
What's up, Buttercup?
That is weird.
Here.
Joe way to
Taradise.
We're talking to you about Hollywood Studios, and you don't like Hollywood Studios, but it's my favorite park.
I hate it.
Can I defend? We talked about this earlier. Why it's my favorite park? It's that 1950s Hollywood.
I like the style, the decor, the ambiance.
Yes.
But there's nothing else there. But I will say, in Hollywood Studios' defense,
yes,
out of all the parks, I think that it was decorated the most beautiful for Christmas.
So, it really... Okay, so we went to the Christmas party, like, full disclosure, we spent $1 million and went to the Christmas party, and I mean, I'm ashamed to say that Hollywood Studios did it better.
Did it
for free.
For the best,
I mean, for price included.
Yes. So let's talk about Hollywood Studios. From walking in, the park was decorated gorgeous.
So, man, it's that 1950s Hollywood, beautiful vibe. As soon as you walk in, it's just gorgeously decorated for Christmas. And Gertie, the dinosaur has a little Christmas hat on.
There's little balls in the river.
And there's a beautiful Christmas tree. The Chinese theater is decorated wonderfully. And they do this amazing Christmas show.
With fireworks. They did like a wonderful homage to all the movies too.
I feel like
and the Sunset Strip, yeah.
And Sunset Strip.
And the projection onto the Tower of Terror.
But let's go back to Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. The only thing lacking in Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam was the fireworks. Like, they had fireworks, but I don't feel like the budget was very large.
It was more like simple pyrotechnics.
Yeah, and they had a couple of things, but like, I had the pleasure of watching it twice, and I was blown away the first time. So the first time we watched it together, and then the second time my whole family went home, and I willy-nilly was like, I don't want the night to end, and I ran to Hollywood Studios, rode Slinky Dog, and watched the fireworks.
Yeah. What'd you think about Slinky Dog? I hated it. You guys put a Band-Aid on a hole in the wall. It was horrible. It was nauseating.
I like it.
Whoa! Yeah, how many humps can you do? Stop.
I feel like it was good. I feel like it was a mixture. If Rock and Roller Coaster and Mine Train had a baby, it would be Slinky Dog.
I never been on Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yeah, that's probably your problem.
I don't go upside down.
Well, now you
I'll fall out and you get run over.
Oh no, that's not true. Never.
That's what happens.
Always. That's why you don't live to tell about it.
Yeah, I don't. But I didn't like Slinky Dog. Toy Story Land was cutely designed.
So, what I loved about Slinky Dog the most is one of the things that I loved about. Woo, dear God! I thought my couch was getting a bath. Prosecco bath. I thought that it captured the magic of the queue of, what was that ride in Toy Story Land?
Slinky Dog.
No, the other one. The shooting game.
Toy Soldier?
Toy Story Midway Mania.
Yeah.
Okay, so Toy Story Midway Mania has the most elaborate queue that I've ever seen. It's exquisite. It's amazing. Fun. And, you know, the lead up to Slinky Dog was not as immersive as that, but so very, very cool. I got to stand in the standby line because I wasn't fortunate enough to have fast passes, but I was by myself at this point, so I didn't care that I jumped in line, and you know, I was like, well, this is the only thing I wanted to do that I didn't get a chance to, so I jumped in line. I was by myself, and it was so cool. The props in it were like all of these, like Andy, the kid in Toy Story, he drew like these projects to make this roller coaster, and it was like all of these like different steps of like, this is the kit that I'm going to use to retrofit this roller coaster. So that was super cool. All of the hidden like details of the ride, like I love how in that land specifically, like there's so many details, like there the in the barcodes are like the numbers of when Toy Story was made, when the ride opened up, when the land opened up. Like there's so many hidden homages in that thing. There by Andy's Lunchbox, there is a note, and one of the places of Andy's mom's like writing Andy a note. So
cute. That's cute.
And so I had the pleasure of eating at Andy's Lunchbox. Did you guys eat there?
Was that little quick service right in front of it? Yeah, we got that Pop-Tart thing.
So I got the Pop-Tart thing as well. What a letdown.
Disgusting.
What a letdown. I don't say it was disgusting.
God.
It was super sweet. It was hard.
It was disgusting.
I don't think it was disgusting. I just think it was such a letdown.
No, let me tell you what it was. It was drab. Drab and disgusting.
Yeah, it was a letdown.
And for what you paid for, you thought that it would taste better.
Or at least like
a Pop-Tart. If it at least tasted like a Pop-Tart, I'd be like, alright.
Or if the pastry around it tasted good.
It was dry.
It was. You know who doesn't get a lot of love in Hollywood studios? And
who?
I feel like it really needs to. The Muppets. I miss them. You know, Muppets used to have.
They used to do a Muppet show.
Yeah, so they have the show, the 3D show that's in Hollywood studios.
Yep.
But I feel like it just needs an upgrade. It just needs an upgrade. So they added Muppets into there's a show right before the Hall of Presidents. They do like this, like they come out and they sing and they do this thing outside of the Hall of Presidents, which is wonderful. And to have more Muppets representation in Disney World is wonderful because I love it. But I feel like they give so much more love to that attraction. Did you have a chance to do that on the last visit? No. One of my favorite parts is the puns that are in the pre-story, like there's a bunch of Jello, and it's in a net, so it's a net full of Jello. So a net full of cello, like it's a play on her name. Like I love puns. Don't you love puns?
I like punning.
I'm very punning.
You're very punning.
Yeah.
That's a pun.
So in Hollywood studios, there's not a lot going on, but in a couple of months, that's all about to change.
No, there's something that I want to talk about that was delicious, but I don't know the name of it.
The
brewery thingy.
The borderline.
Tapline
Brew House.
Tapline Brew House.
So much fun.
Did you go?
I didn't get a chance to go this time, but
I loved it.
I love breweries. I love the fact that you can go to so that building specifically used to house the bookstore and things like that. One of my favorite stops in general, and now that they made it a brew house, could it be any better?
No.
Probably not.
So me and Will went and we got.
Did you have any food when you went
We
there?
did. We got 2 beer flights, which came with 5 flavors.
So great.
So and a lot of it was local breweries, like microbreweries of the area.
I love that. My favorite part.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
And then we got an awesome effing pretzel with cheese dip.
So cool.
Like big giant Disney pretzel. Had to have that. And we got a little charcuterie board.
Oh, charcuterie board.
Which was nice.
So good.
It was nice. They had a nice little section of cheeses and meats.
You got the hot chocolates too, right? You got the hot chocolates with the different like one hot chocolate had rum, one hot chocolate had vodka, one chocolate.
But that was in Epcot, no?
No,
that was there. That was there. On the way out. Where was it? That
flight.
wasn't there. That wasn't at the Tap House.
I feel like it was at the Tap House.
No, it wasn't. It was by the Tower of Terror. It was one of those little
Rosie's something all American.
It was one of the. No, it was like a Mexican place. So one of the favorite things that I got to drink, Tara, was at the Fairfax Fair.
Fairfax Fair.
Fairfax Fair.
Let me tell you, I wanted to do that so bad with a different hot chocolate slice.
But it was so good. So you come with 3 different hot chocolates.
Okay. Can you pick, or does it come with just a flight? That's what it is.
It comes with just a flight.
That's great. You know what? I feel like Joseph, can I tell you, that whole Sunset Boulevard strip, I feel like is doing such a wonderful adaptation of food.
Huge.
And they do wonderful, like unique dessert type things. They have the trio flight of hot chocolates. They have this beautiful eggnog thing. I don't know if you had a chance to taste it. And then there's just a couple of different unique desserts at each place, like Rosie's and Fairfax and everything on Sunset Boulevard.
So we got 3 hot chocolates.
That's amazing.
And one was better than the next.
So what was in the hot chocolate?
Well, one of them was a rum.
I wish
one had like a Grand Marnier and one had like a whiskey.
So fun.
Oh, and it was so good. They were strong, but they were well balanced, tasty.
Joey, guess what? So
let me tell you.
So in Hollywood Studios, you know, Toy Story is not the only place in Hollywood Studios to go. In fact, one time I split from my group and got to go to Hollywood Studios opening day.
Is that when you went to the roller coaster?
Yeah. I didn't actually go to the roller coaster that time. I ran straight to Star Tours. I did Star Tours and then I went to Animal Kingdom to visit my family. I thought I would be so good and run straight, because Hollywood Studios is having a early magic hour, and I thought that I could fit 2 things in one thing. But man, let me tell you, by the time you actually get through Hollywood Studios, like the bag check and all that stuff, it's like it takes a long time to get places. And I thought like I would run there and get this thing and go to this place and do this thing, but it took a long time. So what I did was I ran to Hollywood Studios and I did Star Tours, which I feel like
Star Tours.
Man, Star Tours is always a good time.
So did you know, Tara, that they signed their children up to be those Padawan fighters?
Yeah, it's so fun. I wish that my daughter was old enough to do this.
My boyfriend stars in it. My Kylo Ren.
Oh, Kylo Ren. Have you ever seen Kylo Ren in person in a character meet and greet? He's so intense.
If I saw... the character meet and greet?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like uncomfortable. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, he is so intense and so amazing. So I did this thing when I was first pregnant. Maybe I'll put a picture, maybe I won't. Where I saw a couple characters and like put a little first visit pin over my stomach and was like, I'm pregnant.
Oh, that's cute.
And one of them was Kylo Ren, and I went, I'm pregnant, Kylo Ren, and he looks at me like, is she joining the dark side? Like that's the force that he was giving me into my head. He's so intense.
Would you let her join the dark side?
I don't think so.
I would join the dark side.
I know you already are. Yeah, you are already on the dark side. This is definitely the 2004.
Unlimited power!
Yeah, I am unlimited helping people. In a group, like say if we were, if we were like a LARPing group, I would be the healer for sure. I love Star Tours because of how many endings you can have. You know, back in my day, I can comfortably say that I did all of the endings. You know, before they, in 2012, did the new one, and they have the new endings. But they have even more new endings now.
Really?
With all of the new Star Wars movies. It's amazing. It's amazing, because when I did it last time was 2015, which was before the new Star Wars movie, the newest, like the episode that started it all, the franchise back up. So I never saw Poe in it. I never saw, you know, Rey. Poe Dameron. You don't know who Poe Dameron is. I'm going to put a nice, beautiful picture of Poe Dameron right here. He is the most gorgeous person. So, let me tell you, Hollywood Studios has been one of my favorite places to go. I love it so much, and I love that it's changing so much, and I'm so excited for the future. I love Star Wars. Yeah.
Kylo Ren, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm in love with the direction it's going. My favorite is the behind-the-scenes aspect of Star Wars Star Wars, of Hollywood studios in general. But you know what? If it continues to be like about making of the movies and in front of the movies and all that stuff, I don't think it's the best thing.
No, I don't either. I am a little upset that they got rid of a couple things that I enjoyed doing in Hollywood studios, like like the backstage tours and that kind of stuff.
You know, it was wonderful to see the Golden Girls house, and Walt's plane, and all that stuff. It was really neat, and I really love that aspect. But to give it up to get Toy Story Land and Star Wars Land, Galaxy's Edge, like, is it even a comparison?
No.
I know that only we've gotten Toy Story Land, but it's incredible. Did you get a chance to see it at nighttime?
Yeah, we saw it at nighttime.
It's so wonderful. I love all of the, and we saw it with the Christmas. Everyone was in their Christmas get-up in Hollywood Studios.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. I think Toy Story Land's a little bit of a Band-Aid.
To Band-Aid the fact that the park is like incredibly divided and very okay.
Yes.
I see what you're saying. I just think that it's progress.
It's progress, but you know what? I feel like, listen, Toy Story Land is cute.
I was there when Toy Story Mania opened up. I was there when that whole area opened up. I remember how amazing that was. But we have lost so much in Hollywood studios. Honestly, we've lost the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. We lost the backstage tours. We lost Lights, Motors, Action. We lost a few things that will be hard to replace. But I feel like they're going to be able to do it with this Hollywood.
But you know what it is
Galaxy's
too, and we
Edge.
have to remind ourselves, it's no longer our time. Like, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids was a movie of our time.
That is true.
Toy Stories is now a movie of their time.
We have to move on. But 95 is our time still.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like I know what you're saying.
This is our time.
It's our time. But you know what? Down here is our time. But in all actuality, like, really, this whole land in Galaxy's Edge, I know I'm holding a big, like, candle to it, but I really feel like it's going to be an immersive, really fun aspect for this fandom that really, like, what do we have? Star Tours? Like, we don't have anything else.
That was the only thing that was very Star Wars.
We have the Void, which I've never had a chance to experience. So Void is in downtown Disney, aka Disney Springs.
Disney Springs.
And it's this virtual reality, wonderful, like, puts you into the Star Wars
live. We're coming to you from Hollywood Studios. We want to thank you all for watching our videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe in the bottom.
Like and subscribe.
And what else are they going to be doing, Tara?
Ring our bell.
Ring our bell.
My bell.
Ring my bell. Remember,
we might not be coordinated, but we are friends by chance.
Family by choice.
Yo!
Peace out.